Hello, hello friends. Myself Madan Patil, Department of Chemistry, KNBC Arts, Commerce and Vinayak Rao Patil Science College, Kurdawadi. Today we are going to discuss the concept of chirality. In the definition of chirality, or you can say that a molecule is a chiral if its two mirror image forms are not superimposable in the three-dimensional structure. That molecule is called as a chiral molecule, or that chirality terms, which is derived from the Greek word chir, means hands. So the chirality is most often occur in the molecule that contain a carbon that is attached to the four different groups. That means carbon having four different group which is attached, that center is called as the chiral center, and the element is carbon, therefore it is called as the chiral carbon. So here we can see that there is an example of bromochlorofluoromethane. That means the carbon is attached to four different groups: carbon, bromine, chlorine, fluorine, so and hydrogen. So this is the four different group attached to the carbon atom, that is called as the chiral carbon. Or you can say that a point of molecule where the four different group that already I discussed, that is the chiral center, or there are two non-superimposable ways that are the four different group or atom can be attached to one carbon atom or a single carbon atom, that is called as the chiral carbon. If the two group are the same, then there is only one way. That means that out of four group attached to the carbon atom, all are different. If the two groups are same, then that molecule is a chiral molecule, or that center is a chiral center. Okay, so a chiral molecule usually has at least one chiral center. In some of the molecule, the chiral molecule contains more than one chiral center, for example tartaric acid. Here in the present case, the substituted carbon atom, that is the example that we are taken here, that is the 5-bromodecane. In that case, the fifth carbon atom are attached by four different group. First one is the hydrogen, second one is the bromine, third one is the butyl group, and fourth one is the pentyl group. So this chiral carbon, 4 number chiral atom carbon, is the only the chiral center. Along the decane, that means 10 carbon atoms are attached. Out of that, only the fifth carbon is the chiral center. So this molecule is the chiral molecule. So as I already told you that the chiral is the Greek word that is from the chiral, that from it stands for the hands, or you can say that the chiral molecule is the non-superimposable mirror image, or the chiral molecule is the molecule which does not possess any element of symmetry. So, and the chiral carbon is the carbon atom with the four substituent or four different substituents attached to the chiral carbon, or that stereo center. So this is the different definitions of the chiral center or chiral carbon. Here the example that I already told you, the tartaric acid. So here the two carbon atoms which are designated by arrow, that two chiral centers which are the same chiral center, but the four group are attached to that center are the different. One of the is carboxylic group, another is the hydroxy group, third one is the hydrogen group, and another third carbon atom. There are four carbon atoms. In the second and third position, we are having four different group attached to the that carbon atom. Here in the figure, that is the chiral object and achiral object. So the left hand mirror, which is the which is having mirror image, which is right hand, and when these two are we are trying to superimpose, it cannot be superimposed. That means this is the chiral object. If we stand our hand in front of mirror, we can get its mirror image, which is the right hand, and these two hands are not superimposable. But in the next object, that is the left hand, that is the one object having mirror image right hand, but both that two mirror image are superimposable. So this is the achiral object. Simply by the diagram we can understand this concept. Again, that types of symmetry operation, or that is the part of group theory, that is element of symmetry. There are four main element of symmetry, namely axis of rotation, plane of symmetry, center of symmetry, and alternating axis of symmetry or reflection axis of symmetry. So any chiral molecule or any chiral compound does not possess any element of symmetry above these four element of symmetry, because if any element of symmetry is present to that molecule, then it should be the achiral molecule. Next, uh, what is the relation of optical activity and chirality? So let us see, the chiral compounds are optically active. That means it capable of rotating the plane of polarized light either towards the right direction or either towards the left direction. That means clockwise or anti-clockwise. Only the chiral molecules are optically active. So for example, 2-butanol here in the present case, these 2-butanol, the second carbon atom which is chiral center, and these having mirror image, that is the second one which is having rotation minus 30.5 degree, or the first one, that is S, which having rotation plus 13.5 degree. That means one is the dextro isomer, another is the levo isomers, and these two are mirror image of each other and non superimposable mirror image. That means they are called as the enantiomers. The two mirror image, the isomer having non superimposable mirror image, that image is called as the enantiomer. So most of the chiral compounds are having its a mirror image, non superimposable mirror image, so they are the enantiomers. Okay, so this is something about the chirality. Thank you.